vintage Turkish rug. I was deciding between these two and it shipped all the way from Turkey. I was thinking about opening it out here in case it's dusty. I got it on Etsy. They said that it's been professionally cleaned and it's ready to go. So then I'm like, maybe I don't need to unbox it out here. It shouldn't be super dusty if it's been cleaned, right? It's also supposed to be roughly 5 by 8, so I'm guessing that it's folded inside of this little container. But yeah, let's go open it. Right now I have this beautiful sheepskin in my room. This has kind of moved from the living room to my room. I got this off Facebook Marketplace. I feel like I need another one of these, but for now, a roller. Also, it's worth noting I did not take any measurements, so I'm just vibing and guessing and hoping and praying that this is the right size rug. Wow. The color, oh my god, it's so pretty. When I tell you, I am actually obsessed with this color. Wow. Oh my god. It's not dusty. Wow. Not dusty at all. There are a few little like threads here and there, which I'm sure is just being stored from other rugs. I am gonna go ahead and give her a vacuum just because it's my first time introducing this rug into my home and it is a vintage rug. Even with a new rug, I think I would immediately vacuum it just because you never know. Now it's vacuumed, I just need to figure out the placement. I kind of like the idea of having it go all the way against that wall and up to the dresser, because then my chair would go on top of it and I just think that'd be a cute vibe. But I don't know if it would make it look too asymmetrical with the bed. The other option is to have it flushed against that wall next to the bed, and then like the furniture and that little rug will just be layered over. Ideally it would go partway under the bed, but I do not have the strength to do that. Apparently it won't go all the way up to the dresser anyway because of where my the legs on my bed are. But this is the vibe I was thinking with that, but it just looks too awkward here. I mean, granted it's like folded because I did it roughly, but this is not okay. It's way too awkward. This art deserves an honorable mention. Anytime I move furniture around, it's like finding all these forgotten little areas that need to be cleaned. This smells so fucking good. Also, just a reminder that having carpeted floors in your apartment or home is not the end of the world, because you can literally just layer rugs over them and it makes such a difference in the vibe and the feel. If you're gonna invest in anything, let it be rugs. It changes the whole mood of the room. This layering looks so good to me with the journal. It looks so good. How do my other journals? Oh my god. 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 Obviously none of this stuff is staying on the floor, but I just needed a moment for how good this looks. I'm going to kirtan tonight, which is really fun. It's like chanting and dancing and meditation. So I do need to get going. There's more that I want to do to my room, but we're just gonna have to wait. I feel like having this rug in here is making a huge difference. Admittedly, when I first opened it, I was like, dang, I kind of wish that I went for the magenta because I'm feeling inspired by like magenta orchids when decorating my room. But now that I have it in here set up with my stuff, I'm so happy that I went with purple. Here's how it's looking layered. I can't wait to update you tomorrow when there's natural light to see how it looks. I am feeling very happy with this. It's been taking me longer than I thought to find thrifted home decor, but I do have a few things. I'm excited for this utensil holder. It looks handmade to me. I found this really beautiful box at the thrift. I got this sun and moon chime to hang outside on my patio. I also thrifted some art. I'm really excited about this because I never find good art at the thrift store, but I happened to find 3 pieces of art that I really liked in one thrift trip. It's a little hard to show without the reflection, but this is Mexican folk art and it is all hand painted. This is a hand painted canvas by somebody. There's no signature or anything on it. Originally I was thinking about putting it in my bedroom, but now that I've gone with that really deep, rich purple rug, I don't know if it suits the vibe. This is my favorite by far. I do need to readjust it. It has slid around and it really does need to be cleaned up, but this is all hand painted. There is a little bit of damage on the matting, like the border that I couldn't see when I bought the picture, which is fine. Matting could be replaced. I still love it. It's not that deep. But why did Value Village put the price tag right over that little flaw? I just feel like they're a thrift store. Like, we know stuff isn't gonna be perfect. It's right here. Like, they put the price tag over it. I don't know. I just don't like it when I feel like the thrift store is being dishonest, especially because you got all your stuff for free. Like, just let us know the condition. Handy dandy toolkit. My dining area is probably my least favorite space in my apartment. And part of it is there's tons of space here, but it's like, how do I utilize this space? And then another part is we just store a lot of stuff here. All of our art supplies are tucked away in this corner. I'm not sure where else to put them. The tools. This one will be more flexible to hang too because it has this backing. I have these placemats from World Market. Kind of cozies the vibe, at least it adds a little bit more color. I would love to eventually get like sheepskins to go over all of these chairs, but that's something for the future. Right now I'm kind of just looking for some quick and easy updates. I'm going to rearrange my living room. I've actually talked about this in a previous vlog. Want to see how it would look if I take my couch in this area and flip it to over here where the TV is. Trampoline's currently in the way. When I tell you the trampoline is very much a need.
Why do you think it's a need?
Because we like to jump.
Apartment.
Yeah, we live in an apartment. We don't have a yard.
And we live at the very top floor, so we can't jump without shaking the place.
Honestly, like the #1 thing that this living room could use is a new carpet. This is disgusting. There are several areas where it's actually been stained. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you right now, but this rug definitely needs to be replaced. Don't judge me. I need a huge rug. So it's gonna be an investment. I'm hoping that I'll get some gift cards or cash for Christmas to kind of put towards this. That's why I'm holding off on replacing it right now. And I also know that while I really love Persian and Turkish rugs, it is very important for Kyla, my daughter, that the rug is super soft and fuzzy to lay on. So I might even get another shag. The rug I really want is the Moroccan Berber, like hand woven wool rugs, but those are a little out of my price range right now. Likely be another shag. They're not my favorite just because they're really hard to keep clean, but comment below if you have other rug ideas for this living room. I'm pretty sure that the router has to stay on this side, so we'll see how that works. Living room is in chaos at the moment, but I just had this thought. What if instead of the couch against this wall, my desk is a hot mess, like desperately needs to be cleaned, but what if I put the TV right there? I measured it and it should fit. The only thing is then my couch, of course, would have to go across from it, and I don't know if it would be weird seeing half of the back of the couch like in the entryway, but I'd have all this extra open space over here, which could be nice. Definitely getting a workout in. Ooh, heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy.
Could you help me?
Yeah.
Put her arm in.
Oh, her hair's wet. Obviously, the coffee table and TV is not gonna be right there. When you walk into the house and go up to the living room, you just see part of the couch. That's what I'm worried about being awkward. Really not sure how I'm feeling about this. I wish I had another opinion. This would be shifted all the way against the wall. It actually feels really good while I'm in this space, and then it opens up a whole nother space on the other side that could be useful. I'm really concerned about it just feeling and looking really strange when you're coming into the space. I literally have to take these because I am so stressed. This feels so cozy to me. Then we're left with just weirdness over here. We're gonna move the rug back towards this wall so the couch kind of covers it. Cover like the biggest and worst stain with the couch, which will be nice. Oh, it's heavy. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Ugh.
Idea.
I'm hungry.
Took us ages.
Took us forever and it's still not done. Moved the like floor cushion out of here and it just kind of this blank space. I spilled some water, that's why there's a towel. Plants could be rearranged. I haven't decided exactly where this is gonna go. I'm gonna put these in a couple places for now. Kyle and I are gonna watch a movie. I'm gonna sleep on the living room. Tomorrow, we can make any little adjustments as we see fit. Kyla's been calling this portion of the living room the movement portion because it contains our hula hoops and our yoga stuff. Also, like, why do I have a whole basket for 2 yoga blocks? I'm struggling between right now functionality and aesthetic. I've been looking for a new lampshade. Maybe this needs to move in closer. The hula hoops still feel kind of chaotic back there. I thought about putting them all the way behind the TV so you can barely see them. Remember, I have a 6-year-old and if they're back there and she pulls them out and all of the cords get unplugged, I'm gonna feel frustrated. So I really have to think of functionality for us. I don't use mine as much as I thought that I would. I don't know how to do hula hoop tricks. It's literally just to release and open up my hips, try to pass some trauma through my hips. That's why I got them, but she uses hers. So I want hers to be easily accessible. This is just another item that I'm like, where do I put it? Where does it go? I did see a DIY where somebody changed their trampoline or put a cover on it so it looks like an ottoman. That could be a fun project for the future. I don't think that I have the bandwidth to do that now in this little makeover vlog. But that could be a fun way to disguise it in the living room in the future and create extra seating. I am feeling pretty good about this half of the room. Gallery walls going to go here. Kyla drew this and placed it and is really excited about that contribution. I'm just gonna keep it where it is. I know I want this piece by Raven Chalk to be one of the central pieces. I'm very type B. I lost the nail. I might be too type B. I wish I could be more of a perfectionist. At least I'm using the level. The old version of me wouldn't have even used a level. That's how much I used to like chaos. Also, if you hang your art with command strips, good for you. I would rather go to Lowe's and fill in all the little holes in my wall. This still has like what it came with. I'm putting it on my wall anyway because I will never replace the art if I don't see it in my face. Also, these are like the loudest pants in the world, but they look cool. I don't know, do we like heel earth there? Having this one here, that could look nice there, but then where the hell do I put these self-love affirmations? This could have been a little lower, but overall, I think this is pretty good placement. I'm feeling really happy with the gallery wall. Okay, here's the far away look. These floor cushions are still just chilling. They're functional. The cozier, closer look. And I like how it kind of meshes into this really cozy space here. This area still has some work to do, but it feels a lot better. Sitting from the couch, even better. This pumpkin's gotta go soon. I might move one of my plants that doesn't need as much light over there. I'm thinking about putting the sewing stuff away. I had it out here because in my head I thought I would sew all the time if I had my sewing machine out here. That hasn't happened. Daylight bulbs felt like a good idea at the time, but now I'm wishing that I had something a little bit cozier. I wasn't really sure if I wanted this in my bedroom or out here. I'm feeling like this corner really needs another light, so I'm gonna put it out here. I can always get a second one for my bedroom later. Ooh, scary. Oh, it's too low, isn't it? This feels way better to me. And I do feel like that daylight bulb is really intense. I will say the daylight bulb does make really good light for filming. So on the bright side. I also got a new sheepskin. It's really nice. It's a handcrafted, sustainable company. So I will link their Etsy in the description. I feel like my living room has reached new levels of coziness. I'm sure that it will be ever evolving as long as I live here, but I'm really happy that I'm in this place now. For so long I would get really stuck and I couldn't put my place together. I'm still unsure of whether that's because it didn't feel like home or if I just can't make decisions. Like sometimes I forget that decisions are reversible, so I can set everything up and then simply change it. Like it doesn't have to be stuck that way. But I'm so happy that after living in this apartment for 3 years, maybe even 4. I think I've been living here for 4 years. I'm finally making it a really cozy space where I'm excited to be. I'm sure that there will be a part 2, maybe in a couple months, because there's still a lot that I want to do. But thank you for being here.